We are at Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Red Wolves and the Iowa Hawkeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, checking in with Iowa's head coach before the game. This is essential for both teams in the conference standings. While they have done well so far, they're both undefeated in league play. This would be the difference maker. Everybody having eyes on Indianapolis. The Big Ten champs will be backs against the wall. Whoever wins this game has the lead in the league and can make a huge statement come December. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Hawkeyes ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Red Wolves offense will take the field first. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him. Mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press him and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to back that.
With the catch, it's Barnes. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Wilson has it over the middle. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. The Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Fires to the middle. Got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Red Wolves are in the hurry-up. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass.
Looking for the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Red Wolves! The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game. Just
intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Goes to the option. Now the toss. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Red Wolves! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Way to make a split-second decision by that quarterback. He sees the defender commit. Boom. Pitch the ball. Not only pitch the ball, on target, so now the running back can catch it. He didn't have to reach behind him. He didn't have to reach in front of him. Caught it. He did the rest, turned on the Jets, got to the house.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right.
Breaks into the open. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Going to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Dropping back, it's long. Going for the big play. Oh, it's picked off. And he's still running after the move. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake. You huddle the guys up, sudden change. Be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
Back to pass on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Moulton. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Hawkeyes have pushed it inside the 20. They'll run it. It's Moulton. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling?
He makes a grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Iowa. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Quarterback making adjustments. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Red Wolves trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throws to the wideout. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Hand off, Parker running left. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, it's Law. He's got him. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Always a treat to be here at Iowa and take part in a special moment. Hope these kids enjoy the rest of the game as we play on into the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The screen, he can go! And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. Makes the grab. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Snagged in the middle, it's Wilson. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's first down from the 11. Just going to keep it after the snap. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
Number 47 is set to kick this one away.
Coming out with it, it's Jones. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Iowa has the ball back on offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16. And the Hawkeyes in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Here's a heat. Fires on the run. Got the big tight end on the corner route. There he goes to the right. The tag. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll run for it. It's Parker. There he goes. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Got enough for the first. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. And he does a really nice job. Finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The big pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 1. Looks as if he's going to run it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Red Wolves will line it up on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Law. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
All right, guys, let's talk Iowa. And what a challenge this is going to be for both teams, both with unblemished records, both sitting atop the conference, and both eager to square off against each other.
And what I think makes this one more fun is that it's not just the two top teams in the conference. These might be two of the better teams in the entire country. These two teams might make the college football playoff. Lots of football out ahead, but this is a matchup, regardless of whether you're a fan of these teams, the conference, of college football you've been waiting to see.
It's so nice that whoever wins this, you talk about putting yourself in a great position, you hand them a loss in the conference, move them down the standings, and you have the tiebreaker. A lot on the line today.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Two left to work with before the half.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. Third in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that third down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield, it's Law. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Here's a gift to Parker. Got enough for the first. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. This time he wants to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. The Red Wolves can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. He's going for it all. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
With the catch, it's Worthy. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Hauls it in. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Red Wolves want to crank the tempo. Back to pass. It's Law. Makes a grab. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it can go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. There are catches there to be made. The offense could make it, but the physicality of the...
And he will score! Touchdown, Red Wolves!
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And he makes the extra point.
Number 47, set to kick off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Michigan State Spartans taking on the number 9 team, the Wisconsin Badgers. And it's Michigan State with a chance to finally break through with a victory. I know the first 4 games were not how this team envisioned things back in camp. Hopefully they can close this one out. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Pac-12. Now back to your game at Kinnick Stadium. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. And with that, let's send it back to Duke Slater Field at Kinnick Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We check in with Holly Rowe.
I caught up with Coach Eli Drinkwitz at the half. This is exactly what he expected from 2 undefeated teams, very closely matched opponents, and that's exactly how it played out in the first half. But he believes his team is better, and they can make some noise here to start the second half. I'll let you know on how things are developing here on his sideline as the game goes on. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Hawkeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Handoff from Alton. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Hawkeyes will have it 1st and 10. The play-action fake. He's got him in the flat. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for room. It's Moulton. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. They'll stop the clock to have a look at the injured Hawkeye. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Not all drops are equal, and those are frustrating, man. Now, those are the ones where you're going to move the sticks. Nice job seeing the middle of the field come open. The 1st down marker's right there, and that's a big, costly drop for this offense.
Smashes it between the uprights. Down to a 1-possession game, 24-17.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Red Wolves offense coming out to start the drive. This quarterback part of their running game. Turning it on. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. They give running right is Parker. There's some room. Makes it past the marker. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Give him 88 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. Just steamrolling the defense. Finally out of bounds at the 21-yard line after the big run. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Handoff for Parker. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. The Red Wolves will hustle to the line. From the red zone, it's Parker. He's going for the goal line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves! That's his 3rd touchdown of the game and 19 on the season. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
Man, oh man, what a day. His third touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything and padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Give running right, it's Kamari. Hard running there. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Being chased. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch at the 35. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Great place to start for this offense. Back to throw, it's Long. Fires left. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Let's it fly. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Running inside. It's Hill. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Unloads quickly.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. The pitch. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Parker again. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Wolves. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it out. It's Jones. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And now the ball is free in the end zone. Ball was loose in their own end zone, and the defense recovered it for a touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing.
Set to kick it off.
Fielded in the end zone. It's York. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. The run inside. It's Phillips. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Hawkeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Makes the catch. It's Diaz. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Claw. Makes the grab.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. And the Red Wolves trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Here's Parker. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Motion from the back. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Parker. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Oh, they blocked the kick. That's a live ball, and the defense has it. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
That's caught. It's Diaz. Makes the grab in their space. The 40. That's the 30. 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Iowa!
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, trailing by as much as they are here in the 4th quarter, no big surprise. They're going to go onside kick, and obviously their opponent was ready for it. They hop on the football, and they're going to ice this game.
To the air, it's Law. Under fire. and they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously
might have a chance.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the fourth quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
Oh, he's got some space. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Red Wolves! That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. The give. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. Touchdown, Red Wolves. The defense putting points on the board. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
And the returner will be knocked down. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Motion from the wideout. Takes the handoff. It's Phillips. Picks up the first down. Still running at the 40. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. Right back to the well. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. The give to the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Brought down at the 10-yard line and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. The Hawkeyes with the 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off play action. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today. This one from 34 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you makes a grab and room to run. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Motion from the wide receiver. Reads it, fires complete. Finding some room. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. The Red Wolves want to pick up the tempo. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking downfield, it's Law. Unleashes one deep. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.